So just gonna have a little bit of a chat and walk around my Land Cruiser that I've got. It's a 1999 Toyota LANDCRUISER 105 series, petrol with the 4.5 litre inline 6 engine. When I first bought this car, it had an LPG tank, so I ripped that out pretty much straight away because it was just bad ground clearance all the time. And then next thing I did after that was a Dobson's 2-inch suspension lift with the monotube shocks. With the Dobson's 2-inch lift kit, we've got the Airbag Man airbags, the coil helpers, give the back of a little bit of a lift when we've got heavy weights in the back, or if we're towing heavy loads, you can bump that up. So we've just got the Roller Titan aluminium roof rack just to save weight a bit, and then a normal aero bar because I didn't want a full-size rack up there. On the rack at the moment, we've got a King's 270-degree awning, but I'm going to be replacing that with a freestanding at some point. Up here, mounted on the roof rack, we've got the Steady light bars, orange light one, try and keep the bugs away. Walking around to the back of the car, we've got a swing-away tyre carrier. Came with the car when I got it. Pretty good so far. Shelving system made by me. Fridge on the slide down here, and then the rest is all just dry storage. Try and get as much storage space as I can. Down behind the fridge, we've got a 120 amp hour lithium battery powered by the Drive DC to DC 50 amp charger. Up the front of the car, first thing I did when I got it was put these road safe recovery hooks on them. As you can probably see, they've been a little bit used. I've also got these hardcore 7-inch spotlights up here. I didn't want the 9 inches because it gives it more airflow to the front of the car. To be honest, these are perfectly bright for what I do. Got the two aerials running. One's a Uniden radio in the car and the other one is a GME XRS unit. Up here we've got the carbon off-road 12,000 pound winch, which you would have seen us using today when that video comes out. And down here we've got more Steady spotlights just to light up the sides of the road. Bull bar, not sure what brand it is. It was a second-hand one that I picked up on Marketplace. Gave it a bit of a clean up and then got it repowder coated. Got the shoeroos on the front here as well. Debates up for whether they actually work or not. My argument is that I've never hit anything so far. Last mod that I've done, most recent mod that I've done, is upgrading to 33-inch tyres. So we've got the Falcon Wild Peaks, same as Jason runs on his Grand Vitara. Have they ever let you down, Jason?
No, they're pretty bulletproof from my experience.
So we definitely put them through their paces today and haven't got a puncture yet. So I'm pretty happy with the car overall. From standard factory, they're pretty capable. I've just done a few mods to make it able to tackle a bit more of the harder obstacles, nothing too crazy. Things that I'd like to change, these are the standard side steps. As you can see, they've been put well beyond their limits a couple of times, so I'm planning on upgrading them to steel rock sliders. Other things I'd like to change is the King's awning. Pretty flimsy, doesn't hold very well as soon as there's any kind of wind, and very difficult to put up by yourself. The change is move the tyre carrier to the other side just to open up the area under the awning a bit more. So I bought some light switches. I installed it before we went to Fraser. They corroded very quickly on Fraser, so they don't work at the moment and I need to upgrade to some marine switches. So yeah, like I said, pretty happy with the car. Possibly, it's open diffs at the moment, so probably the only other mod that I'd like to do capability wise would to be install a locker, maybe cheeky 2 lockers. Apart from that, pretty happy with how it is, how it runs, how it's set up. Pretty good for camping for what I do.